Yes, I'm a refugee here. And when we came here and we applied, they told us that you will have the right which Polish citizen have. And I was like, oh wow, it's really cool. After a few days I realized Polish people don't have any right here.
Welcome.
My name is Ehssan Chameiy. I came to Poland in 2015 and I'm originally from Syria. I came with my mom, my sister and my brother. The reason we came to Poland due to the war which started in Syria back in 2011. The situation was getting a bit hard and in 2015 it was really bad. So we decided to move from Syria, or let's say my mom, my sister decided to move from Syria as I was not living there that time, and we all came together to Poland. We came as a legal refugees, let's say. We got our Schengen visa from the consulate of Poland in Beirut, and everything was legal. So we didn't need, let's say, to swim or to use any fake document to move. I didn't have much time to have any thought or to think of anything. Maybe emotions were stronger that time, that okay, now I'm going to live with my family. We were separated for a long time. We will be in a safer place. So I was just expecting something, how to say, beautiful, as I will be with my family. I will have better opportunities to start all over again with no war or no blood.
حتى بالمطاعم كلهم غازات ما؟
ايه عندنا ما في قليل كهرباء اليوم.
So now when you cook the coffee has this kind of thick face. And then the more you leave it on the gas to boil, this cover on top is being removed, and this is the main idea.
Now when it comes to war, it's way better. Let's say it's safer. There's no much operations on the ground by the army or the other parties. However, the economic situation is really bad. It's quite sad to see the news, because right now you can say it's becoming like a communism time. People need to queue to have bread, to have few ingredients or their daily life needs, like gas to cook, for example, or oil for your heating system. Even electricity is not there, sometime for a day or a day and a half. So it's quite hard at the moment. Syria before the war is like, I would call it heaven. It was very nice. I miss my school, I miss my friends, relative. I miss this time where we used together, like talk for hours or just sing out of nowhere, have a meal together, walk in the streets. It's different there. Like basically, to be honest, I miss everything. It was challenging in the beginning. Language was a big shock, I would say, and it's still shock. I'm always shocked by the language. I think no matter how long you will be here, the language will shock you. However, now it's easier after you hear Polish around and you gain friends and you make connections. You hear Polish mostly, so it's becoming easier. I would say Poland is cool. It's a beautiful place. It's just it's tiring, I would say. Like in order to have your own spot or to prove yourself, it really needs extra work and extra effort from you. But I think once you fight for your spot, you will gain it and you will earn it. Plus, there are a lot of really, really nice Polish people who make it easier in every possible way, who've been there, help, and willing to help anytime. This dish is one of the popular dish back home, which is like, it's chicken with Arabic spices and potato. You just mix the spices all together and you just throw it to the oven. It's like not hard to do. You just need to marinate the chicken for a couple of hours and it tastes really good and it smells good. I live with my family at the moment, and whenever I leave home, I feel like I'm in Poland right now, like everything outside. But when I come home, I always feel like I'm in Syria. We still watch Syrian TV. We have the Syrian food quite often, almost all the time actually. We speak Arabic and then we discuss family, we talk about relatives, what's going on with them. If one of us talk to any of the family members, we tell the news. So really, sometimes I feel I'm living in two worlds, because let's say at work or outside, you meet Polish or foreigners, so it's mainly in English, and then you come home and it's totally different. It's like, okay, now I am in Syria, I'm not at, like, I'm really in my home. And here is to try the salad.
Everything is okay.
Mm-hmm.
Good?
It's very good. For my sister, the beginning was really hard, especially that the education system here is not really prepared to have foreigners students. Like beside, let's say Ukraine or like Slavic countries, for other foreigners who are students, it's really hard. So when she went to school, they put her in the class with like right away Polish, and it was really hard. The first 2 years were really tough. Now it's becoming better. Her Polish is way better. However, my sister, I would say she really missed Syria as well. She missed her friends, and she is, I would say my sister, my mom, my brother are quite more attached to Syrian tradition or to the Syrian way of living than I am.
Uczysz się na test z angielskiego.
متى عندك الفحص؟
Pojutrze. Pojutrze.
So my sister is studying English because she has an exam tomorrow.
Yeah.
I usually don't understand much because it's purely in Polish. Like I understand little Polish, but it's quite hard. I would say Poland is for everyone. And to be honest, in every country there are some people who would say this country is for these people. And let's be honest, these people who are saying these words or who are racist are very little. Like in percentage, they are very little compared to the people who are welcoming you or who are open-minded to talk to you and to understand you or to understand your culture. Sometimes the differences could be funny, for example. I don't know, let's say, for example, if in Syria one family member could go to the hospital, even for like, I don't know, a little issue, like a migraine, but you are going for an injection, let's say, or a needle, the whole family will follow to the hospital, like your cousins, your uncle, everyone. In general, I always say if you will take few positive or good tradition from Syrian society and we will add few tradition from the Polish one, we will have a very nice one. At the end, it's not like I am wrong or you are right or you are right and I am wrong, but it's just good to mix all this tradition together, like the good ones. We would really have a very good mixture, very nice mixture. Our lunch is ready. Rita, my sister, is putting the food here in the plates. Yes, the salad, little chicken, and potato. I was more involved in volunteering project and other social projects, doing some stuff here and there, organizing some events. Right now, everything is stopped or postponed, let's say, because we wish it will get better. So right now it's mostly at home or online, virtual life took over, let's say. But to be honest, now it's becoming, even online become tiring. I am trying to avoid online gathering because it makes me tired. Like mentally, you feel tired afterwards to be attached to this screen all the time. We are still meeting, like little group of friends for a walk sometime, or just I don't know, together for a meal. That's all. Besides that, it's really different at the moment, and it's strange. It's strange in a way which we are tired. I think all of us, everyone is tired. There is a message I always want to share, to everyone who's coming to visit Poland maybe, or to planning to live here. It's not as worse as they show it in movies or in TV. It's a really cool place. People are very warm here. Of course, you would meet or face few unpleasant issues. That's normal. It happened anywhere. But don't let this stop you from coming to live here. You would really have a good time. People are nice. And choose Wrocław. Pick Wrocław. It's always, for me, it's the best city in Poland. So you would really have a good time here. And you will always be surrounded by amazing people. شكرا كتير للمتابعة، لكل شيء عم يحضروا، لكل شيء فهم. بتمنى نبقى نساعد بعض على طول ونكون حد بعض، لأنه لازم نكون إيد وحدة لنقدر نوصل سوا مع بعض لأي نجاح أو لأي شيء كويس. شكرا.